Hey guys, welcome to Complaining About the Present Times. At this moment, you and the people you know are living in the most technologically advanced time. Communication across the world is instantaneous. People can buy things without leaving their homes. And now, with the power of AI, people can answer the questions without needing to think or even read. Isn't that so cool and totally not dystopian? Yeah, the world's crazy. I was always sold that computers and technology connected everyone, and maybe it did, but I have no idea who anybody is connecting with. It is not as if I'm on Google Docs and some guy walks on by. No, you need to already have people's phone numbers to call them. People don't just stand around outside anymore. Whenever I'm going someplace, I imagine if cars did not exist, and everybody walked everywhere. Think about how many more people you would see. If you believe that technology helps people stay connected, maybe it does. That's probably true. But what I think is more true is that computers limit the amount of random interactions people have with others. On all of the internet, that is how the websites are set up. They give you more of the same garbage that keeps you on that website. I don't know who to blame. You could blame yourself, and you should, but the people that feed the slop and are changing the brain chemistries of all of us to remove motivation and curiosity and risk-taking. That is how the bigwigs control us, with ease and convenience. People don't realize convenience is like a drug. If you keep doing it, you can never stop. I like capitalism. I think it is the best system for an economy. But I believe it has one weakness: lazy people who want Oreos. The idea of capitalism is that it puts the power of finance and purchasing into the hands of the people. If a company is bad and doing bad things, then the people will stop buying and the company will either end up changing or die. However, I am blaming the common man now. People are lazy and will not starve. People who will say, I hate slavery and pollution. Yes, okay, Oreos cause pollution and use slavery. Will you stop buying Oreos? And they won't stop buying Oreos because they need their little snackies. If they cannot abstain from dessert, how will they abstain from more impactful industries? This issue is tied with the way the American Constitution. In the Bill of Rights, we the people are given the right to bear arms. The modern person will state that this is for hunting or personal protection. These are nice benefits, but the main reason it is included as a right is so that the government is subservient to the people. An armed population is harder to control. Remember that the Constitution was written after we fought a war for freedom. These concepts all connect into the idea that the few at the top want to drain us of motivation and willpower, literacy and critical thinking. They disarm us and isolate us using technology and propaganda so we cannot unite and instead become slop pigs. This brings us to AI. I do not like AI. This should be the most milquetoast opinion, but some people seem to like it. And they are wrong. They are the lazy people described before. AI supporters may say it allows them to do things that they can never do, like art or book writing or music production or anything else. But the last time I checked, people have been doing these things for a bajillion years. I cannot understand the mind of someone who needs something and goes to AI and then is happy with the result, because AI shows no soul. It is clutter in the most literal sense of the word. It exists just to exist. I used to see AI videos where they would show some crazy thing going on that's supposed to be funny. But it means nothing. We are thinking individuals, not babies who clap at bright lights and noise. AI has no soul. The point of art is to show humanity. Even the most corporate logos or brand stuff has a goal behind the art itself. AI is crazy interesting, but I also think it is also a stupid computer. It has no morals or thought. I am not talking about AI taking over the world. I'm talking about how it functions. Computers are not people. Computer has no repercussions for evil or mistakes. I've been hearing about these like AI agents. I don't really know much about them, but they control your whole computer, right? You let this AI and it just like does stuff on your computer. It can do whatever it wants. But it can delete all your files, frame you for murder, whatever it decides to, because it has no morality. It has no concept of like what the world is. You know, there are so many things in life that have hidden costs, that have ramifications on the future. And the people who promote these things are going to do whatever it takes to hide the costs from you. Sorry for the rambling, I hope you enjoyed it. I do think that the world is crazy, and as a society we are getting lazier and less active mentally. Although most of my statements were far overblown, I look outside and people are running about. And so that's, that's good, most of this is kind of just kind of make believe. But I do think some of this is true, and you know, you kind of look around the world, and I kind of live in kind of a pretty normal area, and so, you know, there's people going around, and it's, you know, fine. But I do think that if we just kind of, you know, blow these concerns to the wind, that we will end up in a place where there's no one going back, and, you know, all these kind of encroachments, you know, the snakes in the grass will, you know, come out and bite us, even though we're kind of, you know, paying them mind. They, you know, they're still in the world. So, you know, if you agree, if you disagree, you know, comment down below any of your thoughts. Once more, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.